What's good, YouTube? It's your girl SolelyTonia. Welcome back to my channel. So not too long ago, one of my subscribers mentioned to me that they wanted me to start talking about topics that were more important, like current events going on in the world and just how I feel about, certain topics when it comes to sports, music, no matter what it is, just giving my opinion on more serious things going on in the world. Because as you guys know, my videos are very funny, goofy, and lighthearted. And a lot of my videos you shouldn't take too seriously, and if you do, then you have the concept of my channel all the way fucked up. I actually really appreciate the fact that he gave me this idea, because not only will it broaden my channel a little bit, but hopefully, I can still, talk about important events going on in the world, but still be able to deliver the information in a way that is entertaining, still have it come off, in a comical type of way while still being serious at the same time, if that makes sense. So this is something that I am going to start doing more often. Any and everything that I feel that is something serious that's going on in the world, if I feel that I want to elaborate on it or give my opinion on it, I am going to do so. If there is any current events or anything going on in the world that you would like to know my opinion on, go on ahead and let me know in the comments down below, and I'll be sure to start to record those videos for you guys. You guys commenting down below, all that's doing is giving me more video ideas, and more video ideas means more videos for you guys. So, it's a win-win for both of us. So with all that being said, I felt what better way than to start off this segment than to talk about something that has been on my mental really heavy as of lately. Since March 1st of 2017, over a dozen Black and Latina females have went missing in the state of Washington, D.C. Now, for some reason, I didn't hear about these women going missing on the news. I had to hear about it on social media. The first time I heard about it was on Twitter. Now, you would think that over a dozen females going missing in the same area would be something that the news would want to report on. But instead of that being breaking news to people nowadays is Kim Kardashian working on her third baby. Not only that, the police department in Washington claims that these missing girls are runaways and are not victims of child abduction. The key word here is missing. If these young women in question are in fact missing, then how the fuck do you know where they are, what they're doing, who they're with, or if they're in danger or not? If they're missing, then you don't know what the fuck happened to them. So who's to say that they didn't possibly get abducted? Am I right or am I right? To me, it sounds like the police department are saying that because most of these children are runaways, that basically their cases don't matter as much as the cases of children who are actually, in fact, proven to be abducted. I'm about to say some real shit right now. And anyone who gets mad at what I'm about to say, exit out my fucking video. If 10 white children, no, fuck that. If 5 white children went missing in the same area within a matter of days, even a matter of hours, I promise you that shit would be on the news. But over a dozen Black and Latina females can go missing in the same area over the course of a few weeks, few days, whatever it is. And it takes us, the people, to bring it to y'all attention, for you to finally make it a priority like it should have been in the fucking first place. You've got to be kidding me. The fact that the majority of the people who have gone missing this month alone in Washington, D.C. are people of color and are female, that doesn't tell you something? Does something not click in your head that something is wrong? Why is it that we can give celebrity drama so much of our time and attention, but when real shit like this happens in the world, nobody bats an eye? It's also come to my attention that the authorities believe that the girls going missing are based on circumstances and not facts. What the fuck you mean it's not based on facts, nigga? Over 10 females are now missing in the same fucking area. That's a fact. You are still at home with your family, clearly still not giving a fuck. That also, my friend, is a fact. Nigga, the facts are right here in your fucking face. Open up your eyes. Better yet, Open up your mind, your hearts, and let's put in effort to try to find these girls. They also go on to say that there's been a national call for investigation to find the girls, but cops are saying these increased numbers are not new and are in line with missing number stats. So you're telling me that in the beginning of March, which is this fucking month, over a dozen girls go missing this fucking month. That's not new, my nigga? Oh, so it must have to happen today for it to be new, huh? Not this month? Okay, I get it. They also go on to say that in fact, DC police sources say that there has actually been a decrease in missing persons reports over the last several years. Bitch, this is where I have my problem. Y'all niggas don't fucking listen. We not talking about several years. We talking about this fucking month. So, if in this month over 14 black and brown females go missing, is that or is that not an increase in the number of black and Latina females going missing in Washington D.C.? Yes or no? Nigga, yes or fucking no. Okay then, so what the fuck are you talking about? We're not talking about in the last several years. We're talking about right now. This month, people have gone missing. A specific group of people have gone missing, and you're gonna act like that this shit is fucking normal? So you're telling me that it's normal for over 12 black and Latina females to go missing in a matter of 2 weeks in the same area, an area that is known for sex trafficking? That's normal? And yeah, I understand that we don't know if these runaways were abducted, but that's the thing. We don't know. We don't know if they're safe or not. We don't know where they are. We don't know who they're with. We don't know whether or not they're in danger. All we know is that these girls are missing and nobody seems to give a fuck but us. They also go on to say, we look at every case closely to make sure that doesn't happen, but to my knowledge, that hasn't been a factor in any of our missing persons cases. Once again, if a motherfucker is missing, how the fuck do you know their whereabouts? All of y'all statements make no fucking sense at all. How can you prevent something from happening, but you're not there to prevent it? What sense does that make? None. That hasn't been a factor in any of our cases. Bitch, not all your cases are safely at home right now. Half of them motherfuckers is still fucking missing. So how would you know whether or not that's a factor in these missing cases? Answer me that, bitch. There is no evidence to suggest that the missing children are connected or part of human trafficking group, police say. The thing that makes me so mad is the fact that police are acting like that this can't happen, or that this doesn't happen, or that it might not happen to these runaways, that these runaways are probably safe and sound wherever they are. Despite the fact that they're not at home where they should be with their families, they're probably still safe, being the fact that they didn't get abducted. I think what a lot of these police are starting to forget is the fact that being black or brown in America, especially nowadays, is harder than ever. Washington D.C. itself is known for sex trafficking in certain areas, especially minorities and homeless. When someone runaways from home, what are they now? They are now homeless. Therefore, they are now prey for these predators. To me, it sounds like the police are saying, well, hopefully that doesn't happen. Well, let's hope for the best. That is very unlikely that they'll get abducted and that they'll at some point make it back to their homes. What all of these cops are forgetting is the fact that Trump is fucking president. If that does not tell you that anything in life can happen, even the worst, then my nigga, I don't know what the fuck can. Like I mentioned before in one of my other videos, white people are starting to fucking go crazy. White people think that they can do whatever they want to black and brown lives like they do not matter. White people are out here killing niggas just because they feel like it. Not too long ago, a black man was stabbed. I believe he was homeless. I think this was in Manhattan or something like that. A black man was stabbed not too long ago by a white man just because he was black. Like, he wasn't doing nothing. He wasn't bothering nobody. And this white man said, I'm going to go out in the world today and kill a black man just for being black. So if white people can go out and do something as simple as killing somebody just because they're black, imagine what they can do to black and brown young females. I feel like this was a really good video for me to start doing these current event topics, because this is something that has really been heavy on my mental, and I want to use my platform to not only, you know, make you guys laugh, make you guys forget about, you know, the stresses that are going on in, you know, your daily lives, but I also want to use my platform to help. I know that the platform that I have isn't a very big one, but it's something. And I feel like if I can do anything to get the word out there or to help, I am going to try everything in my power to help. The fact of the matter is that over 12 Black and Latina females have went missing since March 1st of 2017, and nobody seems to give a fuck about it as much as we the people do. In order to create change, or to be the change that we want to see in the world, I am going to try my hardest to keep this going. Keep the hashtag Find Our Girls going on Twitter. Continue to get the word out there. Continue to use my platform to help people, to, you know, give you guys information that is more important. With a lot of topics, I don't even think that you can be silly or that you can be funny. This is not something that you or anyone should take lightly. If you know any information about any of these girls, if you know any of these girls, reach out to the police departments. If you live in DC, you know, do your research. Just try to help out in any way that you can. These girls going missing, it hits home for me because I am a Black female, and I can just imagine how my family would feel if I were to go missing. Like, it's a horrible feeling. And just to know that so many girls have went missing in the same area and around the same time. I know I keep repeating the same thing, but I think that's what people are missing. The fact that it's so many girls in the same area around the same time span have went missing, and people are acting like that this is normal. That is not fucking normal. Something is wrong and something needs to be done. What needs to be done is us, the people, continuing to let our voices be heard, and to let the police department and to let the government know that, hey, we care. Even though we're not going through it, we care. It makes me sick to my stomach to even think that these girls could have possibly been abducted and put into, you know, the business of sex trafficking. I pray to God that that is not what has happened. I'm trying to have the mindset of these police in Washington and to try to think that, well, let's just hope for the best. But in this world that we live in now, it's really, really hard to hope for the best. I don't know, man. I just really wish, you know, that our lives mattered more to them, you know, or just as much to them as white lives matter. I'm not really an advocate of the whole Black Lives Matter movement, because, you know, there's still a lot that we as a race need to work on together before we can say Black Lives Matter. I was talking to someone just yesterday, actually, and he said Black lives also matter, not just Black Lives Matter. And that's what I feel we should, you know, start saying, is that Black lives also matter. Because saying Black Lives Matter to a sensitive person, they're gonna think that we're saying that Black lives only matter. But saying that Black lives also matter, you know, maybe that's kind of putting, you know, each other, we're making each other equal if we say that. At the end of the day, we're all people. We're all the same, you know, human race. So we gonna have to come together at some point to make a difference and to, you know, make a change, be the change in the world that you want to see. All the females who have recently went missing, I don't know if, you know, if you're watching this, if you ever will watch this, whatever it is, I just want you guys to know that you guys are beautiful queens, and I'm sure that your families miss you so much. And I really am hoping and praying for every single one of you that for whatever reason you left, or however, you know, you going missing came about, I pray that you guys can find your way home, and I pray that something like this never happens again, to where social media has to be the main source of information when it comes to colored females going missing, or colored people, period. Anything happening with colored people, it doesn't get on the news unless one of us is dead. And that's something that really bothers me, is that our lives don't mean enough until one of us is dead for them to make it known, or for them to make it public. If one of us goes missing, or matter of fact, if 12 of us go missing, that's not enough. We have to die in order for our lives to finally matter. And that right there is something that I just want y'all to sit on. Like, I said that to myself earlier, and I was really just pondering on that for a minute. Like, the only time that one of our stories is heard is if we're dead, and that's about it. Yeah, guys, I know that this video was nowhere near, you know, funny or entertaining or anything like that. This isn't really anything that, you know, to joke around about. So it was kind of hard for me to be funny, and you know, it's just hard to be funny when you're talking about something that's so serious and something that hits home, something that has kind of been fucking with your mental for the past, you know, since you've been hearing about it. So yeah, I really hope that I didn't bum anyone out, but I just wanted to really bring light to this situation. So yeah, guys, I really hope that, you know, I informed at least one of you guys in on something that you guys probably didn't know. If I left something out, be sure to let me know in the comments down below. Let me know in the comments down below how you guys feel about, you know, what's going on in Washington, all of these females going missing and people acting like it's normal. Go ahead and like this video if you enjoyed. Let's try to get the video to at least 45 likes. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. You guys can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at SolelyTonia. Until next time, you all stay blessed, and I'll be seeing you guys in my next video. Bye.